I'm Chevette, and this is This Week with Chevette. Today we have in our midst a powerful influencer, Miss Audrey Blair Mack. And we want to know everything she's doing and how she became so influential. So what is your, my first question is, how did you become an influencer and what is that?
Good question, huh? I want to know the same thing. I was selected for a pilot program by Facebook. I was sharing different stories from other people's pages to my page.
Oh.
It was making their numbers go up because when you share stories from other people's pages, you don't actually get the credit. The numbers actually go to their page.
Okay.
So I guess it was being noticed by someone.
Wow. Okay, someone from Facebook.
Yes.
Okay. So we want to know what kinds of information do you share? What kind of information do you share with followers?
Well, when they approached me, they were like for me to pick something that I wanted to talk about. And I was like, wow, that could be anything. So I recently was going through mourning the death of my son. And yeah, thank you. And no one can tell you when to mourn.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. So this year will be 4 years. And I found myself like in a slump.
Was he sick?
He had pancreatic cancer. Mm-hmm. And he was 33 at the time. So this year he would have been 37.
So,
Yeah, very young. But I got a chance to say goodbye. A friend of mine, when we found out he was sick, her daughter had committed suicide, and she came and she had a talk with me. And she said, spend as much time with him as you can. And at least you get a chance to say goodbye. And it was the best talk anyone could have ever had with me. So I did. So I did get a chance to say goodbye. We cried together. We did all of that. So, but I miss him. I miss him. Mm-hmm. So I have those moments where, I just get in a slump. So I'll go on Facebook and, I'll put different posts on. So one of the things that they put, on my little contract was to be motivational with the things that I post. So one of the posts that I put on there was one day I woke up and I was in the bed and I was like, some days you feel like you're not yourself and you know that you're not yourself. Maybe you shouldn't get out the bed because you can ruin somebody else's day.
wow.
And so who hasn't felt that way before? I got the numbers are still going up.
Really?
Yeah.
So that just goes to show you that a lot of people are feeling that way.
Yes, and a lot of people shared that post, and so many people commented on that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how many followers do you have? Do you know for sure how many followers you have right now?
Starting out, I had like 1,500. I'm like almost at 5,000. Maybe 30 people from 5,000.
And from what year to what year you just started, or
Since December.
Oh wow, that's wonderful. That many followers since December. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Oh wow. So how did Facebook actually approach you for this position?
An email, and it's like some sort of a pilot program, and anyone can become an influencer because they're just looking for ordinary people, and they have a professional button that you hit, and you turn your account into a professional mode, and you're an influencer. Because they're just looking for original content.
And then they just decide to pay you for this?
No.
How does that work?
When you turn your account into a professional mode, they'll tell you different things that you have to do to work yourself up to getting paid.
Oh,
Okay? And so then once you pass certain milestones, then you can start getting paid.
Okay.
So that's why you'll see people doing all of these different things on Facebook
That's why.
trying to get paid.
I was wondering, I see so much on Facebook, and I was just wondering, why is she doing this? Why is this person doing that? I didn't know that they were trying to become an influencer.
And you're going to notice when you go on Facebook, you're going to start seeing that it says that they're an influencer.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
it'll post that information that
Right
you're
by their
influencing.
name.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Because they've turned their account into a professional.
So you know that that person is influencing a lot of people on Facebook.
And anyone can become an influencer.
So,
Everyone can turn their account and into a professional, and so that they can have an opportunity to make money. Anyone can do that.
that's wonderful.
Mhm.
So give me some of your background before you became an influencer.
I started the first Black-owned pager and cell phone company.
Wow.
Back in the day, a cell phone looked like a
For woman here, people. Okay.
For Black History Month. I put that down. You know, my cell phone company was right across the street from the Daily Center. It was in
The
Woods,
Daily Center. Okay.
on Randolph Street.
Okay.
Mhm.
That's big. That's really
It was in the
big.
Woods Theater building. That building is not even here anymore.
Wow. That's something. That's amazing.
We had 16 locations.
16.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
yeah.
So, I mean, what made you get into that? Thank you.
I got married, and my ex-husband, that's what he wanted to do. It was his idea. I had just graduated from Jones Commercial.
Oh, my sister went there. That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I had the business part of it, you know, and he had the gift of gab, and he did all the advertisement, and I ran the office, and we were a good team.
Good team. I like that.
We were a good team. We were horrible at marriage, but
Okay.
but we were a
Some
good
things are meant to
team.
be, and some things are not
Right,
meant to be.
but we were a good business team.
Okay, that's
And,
great.
Yeah, but even with building that business, it helped with me probably being able to be a good influencer, because I was able to hold on to those different contacts even to this day, because a lot of the people that I know to this day, they're like, you really ran that office, you know.
They remember that. That's good.
Yeah.
So they stuck with you. That's all
yeah,
right.
yeah.
I like that. So what do you have planned in the near future for being an influencer, or is there something else you got going on?
So just being positive, because an influencer to me is just an ordinary person that can influence the millennials, because being able to get their attention in a way that society can't get their attention anymore.
And boy, do we need that.
Right? Right.
Working
We got to
with
do
you.
stuff. We got to do things different
We have
nowadays.
to. We have to. And you know, they love social media, the young people. So that's
Because
a great way to
yeah, because we were talking about it the other day. You know, you don't have the grandmas in the house like how you used the big mamas.
Yeah.
You don't have
Yeah.
them in the house anymore because everybody works.
Exactly.
And the kids are babysitting themselves, except the little kids that are the parents.
Mhm.
You know, the old souls.
Oh yeah.
You know,
I don't know about that.
yeah.
So
So
I try to keep my grandchild close to me because there's so much going on. Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you have to travel, like when you being an influencer, do you have to travel to do this type of work, or?
Well, I'm going more the route of grief therapy.
Okay.
You know, as far as me being able to be an influencer. You know, how am I being able to survive my grief?
Yeah.
You know, in a positive role. So maybe one day you're gonna see me. Okay, I'm gonna go walking. You know,
Okay.
get that exercise out.
Okay.
You know, one of my favorite things is to eat. So I encourage people to do things that they enjoy. You know, so hey, you seeing me out at the restaurants. I'm doing
Okay.
one of my favorite things.
Okay.
You know, getting sleep, getting enough rest.
That's important.
You know, hey, I stayed myself in that bed that day so I didn't ruin your day.
Okay.
You know, because sometimes you're like, man, this person is talking all crazy and out the side of their neck. What's wrong with them? You know, sometimes they didn't take their own advice that day,
Right.
when they woke up, right?
I get you. Okay.
Right? Going to different shows, like how I met you at the City Winery,
Yeah.
doing something fun,
Yeah.
you know, and showing other people that it's nice to get out sometimes.
Yeah. I mean,
That there is wholesome fun that we can do.
right.
You know, it doesn't have to be, 1,000 people there, but it can be nice and intimate.
Right. Because you don't want to be too shut up and then you start getting depressed. You start thinking about saying things, getting out doing things. It's a good therapy for people too. So,
It's really good there.
yeah.
Yeah. Because people are afraid nowadays,
Oh, yeah.
with the violence in the city. But there are nice, good, wholesome things that we can do,
So where do you see this taking you in the future?
I haven't looked that far ahead, but I'm excited as I see my numbers grow. And if I can inspire somebody to go walking, just inspire somebody to get up out the bed,
Okay.
to go eat, to brush their teeth when they're feeling bad. I'm happy.
Okay, that's wonderful. So I want you to give the audience your information on how they can contact you if they want to try to be an influencer or if they can get some information from you. Just give the audience your information.
It's right up under my name, Audrey, Audrey, Blair, B as in boy, Lair, MACK, MACK.
Okay, that's great. Now, at the end of the show, I'm going to start asking like some fun questions, pertaining to you or any of my guests. So one of the questions that I'm going to ask you is, what is your favorite sports team?
Ooh, basketball.
Basketball. Do you know what team is your favorite team?
The Bulls.
The Bulls. Okay.
Ever
Great.
since I was a little kid.
Great answer. Great answer.
Ever since I was a little kid.
Okay. And so, what is your favorite food or restaurant?
My favorite food is soul food.
Okay.
My soul food and dressing.
Oh, dressing.
Because I love to dress,
Okay.
so dressing and the food dressing
Okay.
with some cranberry sauce.
Great. Okay. Okay, my last question is, if there was someone famous that you would like to meet, who would that person be?
I've met a lot of famous people, so I think I've met them already.
Oh, you want to share that with us?
Met them already. I've met Scottie Pippen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Scottie Pippen.
Yeah, I've met Scottie Pippen. Yeah.
Okay.
I was able to be at his house. We swam together.
Really?
Of us. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was fun.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so we want to thank Miss Audrey Blair Mack for being on our show today, and she gave us a lot of good information on being an influencer. So if you want to get in contact with her, she left your information. And thank you, and we'll see you next week.